Hi, I'm Aubree, and I'm one of Michaela's students in the Overwhelmed to Overbooked course. I found Michaela's course about 6 months ago, so back in October of 2018. I was 7.5 months pregnant, and I was desperately looking for a way to be able to take the remainder of the school year off and stay at home with my new baby boy and my 1.5-year-old. I signed up that very first week in October, and that first week I had gained my first client. Now, granted, there's nothing like a little fire under my butt to motivate me, so I was really, really pushing forward to try to make this a reality for me. Not only did I want to prove it to myself, but I kind of wanted to show my husband, hey, I can kind of create this little nest egg for us. I can still work from home and make some money and take the remainder of the school year off. As a teacher, I wanted nothing more than just to be at home with my baby. I loved what I did as a teacher, but I loved being a mom more. So I really wanted to make this a reality. And within those 2 months before my baby boy was born in December, I was able to make enough money to stay at home. My husband kind of looked at me and was like, "You're really making this money?" So I did it. I decided not to return for the rest of the school year, and just to be able to stay at home and be a work from home mom. So I would say it took me about 2 months to really kind of meet that goal. I kind of had a little bit of a deadline. I wanted to be able to stay at home and not have to worry about going back to work after my son was born. So I had a little bit of a shorter deadline, and I definitely didn't meet my big goal, which was to replace my teaching income, but I still met a goal of, hey, I'm bringing in some money. So like I said, I was a teacher before, and as a teacher, I feel like you kind of struggle with that balance of being a mom and being a teacher because other kids are involved. I was constantly feeling that guilt of, should I take this day to go take my son to the doctor? Or if my son wasn't feeling good, should I go in for the morning and just take a half day? Because I cared about my students too. But at the end of the day, I knew that the best choice for me was to focus on being a mom, because when I was growing up, that's what I wanted to be. That was my dream job. And being a teacher, I felt like was a happy medium, but my dream job was to be a mom. And now I get to be a mom, and thanks to Michaela's course, I get to be a work-at-home mom. So I'm able to contribute to my family. I'm able to be there for all the moments with my kids. If the doctor calls and has an opening for an appointment that day, I don't have to blink an eye. I don't have to think, can I take this day, or do I have enough days left, or who do I have to ask? I can just say yes. And that for me has been the biggest blessing. My son has had, in his first 2 years of life, has had a lot of doctor's appointments, and knowing that I don't have to try to figure out the right schedule on when to make his appointments has just been a huge blessing. So in 6 months' time, I have been able to replace my teaching income, and I have been able to kind of provide that for my family while still being a work-at-home mom. Here's my sweet little boy right here. This is Gabe, and this is who I do it for, and my other little boy, Jameson. They're the reason why I'm able to be at home, and I have Michaela to thank for just providing this opportunity for me. I don't think I could have done it without her course. She provides the whole step-by-step guideline on what to do, how to network, how to reach out to clients. I kind of took the fast route in her course because, like I said, I kind of had that 2-month deadline of I want to get this done. So, but it's just perfect. Even now, if I have a discovery call, she's got a whole script for me. I pull that up and I make sure that I have that on my computer so I can kind of refer back to those talking points. Michaela has thought of everything. And the best part of her course is the community. I'm able to go and ask a question to girls that are going through the same thing that I'm going through, whether it's work-related or even just mommy-related. I have reached out and just said, hey, I'm going through this. Can I get some encouragement, or what would you do? So that community has been so helpful. And so has Michaela's coaching calls. 2 times a month, she is available for one-on-one coaching. And sometimes I even jump on there, even if I don't have a problem. I just sometimes like to listen and hear what other people are going through. And maybe someone's going through something that I might be going through in the future, or I might be going through and I'm like, I didn't even think to ask that, or I didn't even think of that approach. So the community and the coaching calls are 2 huge things. that are just invaluable, I think. And Michaela herself, she's always available. She helps anyone out. She encourages you. It's just been a huge blessing. And I just can't thank her enough for providing this for us. It kind of fell into my lap. I didn't even know what freelancing or virtual assistant or any of that was before. And now this is my job, and it's awesome. And I'm so, so thankful that I have this opportunity to work, to reach goals, to push myself, and to provide for my family. But I also get to be the one that's there with my boys on a day-to-day basis. So I can't thank Michaela enough. And if you're thinking about buying this course, just do it. You will be so thankful. I was able to make my money back that I invested in this course in just 1 month, and I know that you can do it too. My biggest piece of advice would be just to kind of put your blinders on and just go for it. You know, it's going to be hard in the beginning. You're going to have to, you know, stay up a little bit later and get up a little bit earlier, but it's so, so worth it. The 2 months of kind of crunching that I did really, it made it worth it, because now I'm able to work in between nap times, and then I'm able to play with my boys, you know, while they're awake. So it's just been so thankful, such a huge blessing, and I can't recommend this course enough. If you've been thinking about it, you definitely need to dive on in and just go for it. All right, thank you.